Some people just don't believe deja vu exists. Turns out 30% of adults have never experienced it in their lifetimes. Recently, I saw a friend of mine experiencing deja vu for the very first time. It was fascinating because she felt like we were gaslighting her. We were hanging out, maybe a bit drunk, and suddenly she said, "You've had this conversation before. Why are you replaying it?" For her, the more realistic explanation was that four of us were on a secret mission to repeat word for word a conversation that we already had a couple of weeks ago. Our friend group might have deserved this reputation, but this wasn't one of those moments. It was a true deja vu experience. And for people who've never experienced it, explanations don't quite work because it's just a feeling. You feel as if you can recall everything that's happening at the moment as though it happened before. Then you remember having that feeling that you know that it happened before, and it becomes overwhelming because you realize it's never actually happened. In that instant, you feel hyper cautious, almost like in a lucid dream where everything seems even more real than usual. It's a strange awareness of yourself in real time. And for some people, this explanation just doesn't make sense. Imagine trying to describe the smell of chicken to someone who doesn't have the sense of smell. We don't fully understand what causes deja vu, but I'll share my favorite explanation. It's called the dual processing hypothesis. What you are seeing right now actually happened before. That's right, you think you are experiencing the present moment, but you never really do. Not only does the light reflecting from the screen take time to reach your eyes, but your brain also needs time to process it. And only after the visual cortex gets the data that goes past all the other parts of the brain, you can become conscious of it. By the time you think you are seeing it, you are actually experiencing the past. Basically, right now, you are watching a memory of something that happened just milliseconds ago. But you are not only seeing, you're also hearing, smelling, touching. Small bits of data come from your nose, your skin, your ears, all processed in an incredibly complex way, happening behind the scenes all the time. So, by the time you feel something consciously, you've already processed it unconsciously, so it's already here. The sense of familiarity comes from comparing information from the current moment with something already recorded in our memory. For instance, you look around the room and think, "Oh, this is my room, I've been here." How do you know? Because there is a memory of this room in your mind. You compare what you see now with images you've seen in the past. Match, you know this place. You might see where this is going. Our brains don't always operate at the same speed. For example, when we sleep, brain activity slows down and all these cycles run more slowly. So, we believe the deja vu effect happens when your unconscious processing lags behind your senses more than usual. I might look at a room I've never been in, but my brain registers this exact room as a memory, even though it was recorded only moments ago. And as this lag persists, I can feel that I can recall everything happening, the place, faces of people, conversations, even my own thoughts. But then, as the conscious mind catches back up with the unconscious, boom! It all fades away in an instant. One study also found that you have a much higher chance of having a deja vu if you travel a lot. Common triggers include physical, psychological distress, stress, fatigue, alcohol consumption, maybe a bit drunk, and being young, because the younger you are, the more new things you have to discover. So, the next time you experience deja vu, I challenge you to recall not only what happened milliseconds ago, but also the explanation behind it, because trust me, that's a hell of a feeling when you think about deja vu while having deja vu, feeling like you know exactly you've done it before while knowing exactly you've never done it before. Good luck.